Hi everyone, and welcome to another spotlight video. And this time I'm presenting you Phalaenopsis Sapphire Galah. I have this orchid for 5 years, and this is one of the many blooms um, that it produced, and I can say that this is actually my favorite Phalaenopsis of all of my collection. And yeah, I will tell you why. So first of all, let me show you the whole plant. There it is. And it was purchased from Schwerter. It's not a huge plant itself, although for those 5 years, I'm not quite sure how this procedure is called, but in my country, we call it some sort of a renewal of the plant, where you cut portion of the stem, let's call it that way, here in between the roots, when the whole plant became too tall and a lot of roots, and kind of the root system pulls the plant upwards. So I cut like in the middle of the root system, and the bottom portion I leave it in the pot, and the upper one I just planted in another pot. And pretty much I did this twice for this plant because it can become quite tall, like pulling the whole plant above the media, and a lot of fruits. And this procedure doesn't seem to bother that plant at all, like at all. I've done this procedure for a couple of other Phalaenopsises, so I am quite confident that I know what I'm doing. So I didn't have any problems with that procedure. And actually, the bottom portion that stays in the pot actually produces a keiki, and it's another plant, like a clone of the first one. So about this plant, it always produces two flower spike for me, spikes, and it actually blooms, let's call it twice a year, because twice a year it produces two spikes. And the flowers actually stayed quite a long time. They're very resilient to different temperatures and environment changes, and it's a sequential bloomer as well. So one usually the first time when it produces flower spikes are is actually at the beginning of the year, but more of May, and starts producing the flower spikes. And usually on June, it flowers. And the flower stays for a couple of months, and the next flower spike development is at the end of summer, more of autumn. And yeah, it blooms again, and pretty much it stays with flowers a whole year. And this is very good. Why? Because the the scent, the fragrance of this plant, it's out of this world. I mean, I'm huge fan of the orchid fragrances, but this one, I may have problem with other orchids and their scent, but this is something like, I don't know, it's so amazing. This aroma is like you have a full garden of roses, and although the color is so intense and vibrant, the scent is what actually makes this orchid the total queen of my collection. And I cannot get enough of that aroma. And I highly, highly recommend this plant. So if you ever wonder, Schwerter, I believe they have it. And you can purchase it from there, but I believe it's easy to find it in a lot of other nurseries. But yeah, if you're a huge fan of the orchid fragrances, this is the one. This is definitely the one. It's very prolific bloomer. It's very easy to care, and I really don't know if there is any con to this plant. It's very. It's the best. Really, it's the best. So that's why for 5 years, this is the Phalaenopsis that will like stay in my collection for eternity. If I live for eternity, it will stay with me. So yeah, I can highly, highly recommend this one. Although when I purchased it, there was something very odd. Let me show you. The leaves, they had some sort of a edema. I don't know if that's the way it's called. And actually, it wasn't supposed to, but it blooms peloric. And after a couple of blooms and flower spikes, finally, the peloria went away, and I have those beautiful flowers. It was very, very weird. Although I like very open peloria, but I didn't want it for this one. So okay. So this is more of the real color. So it's better without peloria. Very amazing. I love it. I love each millimeter of it. So yeah, standard care for this one is all of my Phalaenopsis, as I mentioned in all of my videos. I water when the media is dry. I fertilize every second watering with balanced fertilizer. And that's it, guys. Very easy to care. I hope you like it as much as I do. And go find it. You won't regret it, I promise you. So thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.